real, they're beautiful, and they're real. This screen on the window doesn't do them justice, but these are the daffodils outside my kitchen window. They are so pretty. Whenever I come in the house from the outside, from the car, I get to look at them without the kitchen window in the way. And they're gorgeous, gorgeous daffodils. I think daffodils is one of my favorite flowers. My hubby picked me these flowers from the yard. They're gorgeous. This one is a double. Isn't that gorgeous? And this one is white. There are a clump of white ones out there. White with a kind of a dark yellow center. And this one is a light yellow with a dark yellow center. They're real, they're beautiful, and they're real. You can see, I can touch them, I can feel them. They're absolutely real. So these flowers that my husband picked were along the front fence, and there's a lot of, the whole front fence is dotted with daffodils. It's so pretty. I wish they lasted longer. Yeah, they're just so gorgeous. And I'm so glad that he picked me some to have right next to me here. But what I really wanted to talk to you about today, gosh, my hair's a mess. What I really wanted to talk to you about today wasn't my daffodils, as beautiful as they are. I wanted to talk to you about something that nowadays we have to watch out for. I mentioned how real my daffodils are, and they smell wonderful. But I'm not going to get as nearly deep into this as a few videos from other people that I've seen lately, and I'm bending over here to, let me flip you around. So what I'm up to here, I'm petting the cat. She's funny. She prefers having her back end scratched as to having her head petted. But she's a pretty kitty. Oh, I leave my hand there. She pets me. Okay, we've gotten sidetracked, haven't we? We got sidetracked by beautiful kitty. And I'll lift my legs up there. She'll realize in a minute that her daddy is close to home. He had an errand to do this morning, and he just called and said he's on his way home. He'll be here in half an hour or so. Usually when he gets close, she goes out by the back door and meows her head off. She is definitely his kitty, even though she lets me pet her. Both of the kitties are both of us as kitties. And again, that isn't what I want to talk to you about. I got really sidetracked. I'm sorry. I got sidetracked. What I wanted to talk to you about was determining what is real and what isn't real. And I'm talking about AI. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? I'm telling you, it's both. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing if you use it for good purposes and have true and right reasons for using it. You can mess around with the picture part of it and have fun making little pictures of various sorts. I'll give you a good example. When I was using my Chat GPT, I think it's called, and I had to quit using it because I had used up all my free version. Anyway, I'm going to turn you around here and show you a picture that I made with it, and I think it looks real, but I know it isn't real. It isn't real. I told my Chat GPT to create a picture of me running through a field of daisies. And so, look, that's what it did. It looks real. Well, I look younger than I am, but it looks real. It isn't real. So I just wanted us to be careful, knowing that pictures that we see on the internet might not be the real thing. We have to be discerning in order to know what is, that helps a little, what is real and what isn't real. And I think a lot of times we can tell, but then there are times we can't tell. There are some videos that I watch occasionally where the person's voice, I think, is created by AI because as they're saying the script, sometimes they really mess up pronouncing some of the words, and they don't pronounce the same word wrong over and over. They pronounce it different ways at different times that it comes up in the script. And they have a kind of a relatively monotone voice. It's usually a male voice. And they're giving us good information, but the pictures don't always match up with what they're saying. And so I know that that is created, well-meaning, but created by AI, by a video, someone who's making YouTube videos for somewhat educational purposes, but they're not going out and doing all of the work themselves. They're letting the AI do it. Now, one place that it's been helpful for me, other than messing around with making pictures, is writing speeches. And when I go into my Microsoft Word, I forget the name of what it pops up, and it asks if I want help. So I'll say, write a speech that talks about whatever the topic is and gives me points that declare what, I try to be fairly specific, and then tell it to go. And if I want a 7-minute speech, it writes me 7 minutes worth of a speech. Well, I can't just take that speech and read it off to give a speech, because it wouldn't sound like me. So I go through and I edit it at places where I know that it's not real accurate, or places where I have information in my head to add to it or take away part of it that I don't want to be there. So yeah, it's a great help when it comes to that. Another place where I've used AI, and it's extremely helpful, is if I have to take minutes of a meeting in Zoom, I will have the AI take the minutes for me. And then when I go to transcribe the minutes, they are, I would say, about 95% accurate. Yes, I have to go through, and sometimes it'll mess up on people's names that were saying certain things, or they'll get a little bit of it wrong, but it'll be mostly correct, and all I have to do is fix the places where it's wrong and add 2 places where I know that something a little more specific was said. So it does a very helpful job of taking minutes for me. And that way I don't have to be as alert when I'm taking minutes as I used to be when I would type the minutes as I went along. Or if I just wait until the meeting's over, write down what I remember, that just doesn't work at all. If I take, a few notes here and there, I'm not very... I used to be better at it than I am. I'm not as quick as I used to be. Unfortunately, that is old age, Any of you who've gotten to be my age probably will agree with me that things don't just come quite as fast and easy as they used to. I really need to comb my hair. It'll have to be. It'll have to stay the way it is. But I think that's basically what I wanted to talk to you about, is just... Oh, another place where I used AI that was really kind of fun, and I was very quiet about it. At Christmas time, our Christmas message to everybody, I created on the computer, on Facebook. And I wanted a picture of my husband and I with our 2 cats. Well, you've heard the expression about trying to herd cats. Our 2 cats are not herdable. There's no way we could each be holding a cat and have them cooperate with us, as beautiful and wonderful as our cats are. So the picture of us at Christmas that tells everybody Merry Christmas. We're holding 2 cats. I'm holding my white cat, and Jim is holding the tabby cat. But the 2 cats that we're holding are not real. I just asked my AI to create a picture, to use the picture that I gave them, and have us holding... I specified I wanted to hold the white cat and him hold the tabby cat. Sure enough, they look real. And, our cats really are real. You saw them. They were both in the video today. But in that picture, that wasn't them. That was AI-created cats. The rest of the picture was real. Just the cats were not. So, again, be aware. Use discernment. Check out things if you're not sure. And don't be taken in by something that looks real that isn't. Just make sure that you are, like I said, discerning. Most of the time you'll know. Well, that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. Like I said, I didn't get deep into that at all. Like, I watched a video the other day. Someone got so deep into it that it was like a little bit. But, worrying about AI taking over the world, as long as there are humans in the world, there's no chance of it being totally AI. We humans will not go extinct by having AI, but we do need to make sure that it's being used for the right purpose, at the right time, for the right reason. Well, that's my little lecture for today. I try to say my words too quickly. My tongue gets stuck in the upper part of my mouth. That has to do with my teeth not being the way they're supposed to be on the bottom. It messes with my pronunciation of words. So anyway, enough for that. I'm getting sidetracked really easily today. And I don't know if you can hear the kitty in the background. Her daddy is getting close to home. She knows. She's got ears that can hear him 2 or 3 miles away. I don't know how she does it. She's meowing her little head off. Well, take care, y'all. I'll see you on my next video. I don't know what it's going to be about. I haven't decided yet. This video took me longer to sit down and make than I had planned, but that's okay. I'll make a video when I can. My little garden in the back. Well, you can't see it here. Even if I do that, you can't see it. It is. Yeah, I'd have to go over there. Excuse me, show you, but for the next video, okay? I'll give you an update on my little garden. It's looking really good. Okay. Take care. God bless. Let His love dwell deep in your heart. Oh, here we are with our 2 AI kitties. Oh, I see our background is AI too, but Jim and I are real. Hubby and I are both real. Just everything else in the picture isn't. Thanks for watching. See you soon.